Hey traders, Michael or Minifrost here. Figured I'd do another wrap-up Friday video today for you guys. You guys seem to enjoy the last one, so might as well do it again. So what do we got on the docket today? Well, the day's still going on, as you can see. There's an hour till the close, but regardless of that, we are still grinding up higher, making new all-time highs, coming into the vicinity of the big fat round number we talked about yesterday at 660. Alright, we're around $1.20 away from reaching 660, so we'll see if she could get it done today. If not, possibly Monday, or she might go back for a little pullback. We are coming into that big fat round number, and that is some overhead resistance. Not calling this as a short. It's extremely difficult to short at new all-time highs. Remember, it's a piece of variable risk that we try to eliminate as traders, so we're basically just calling balls and strikes. So we do have some speculation that we are potentially coming into a devil's top, right at the numbers 666. I don't even feel comfortable saying those numbers, but I gotta say it anyway because this is an important area. And the reason why I'm bringing it up is because this could essentially be a full circle moment, or I should say a full cycle moment. If we go back all the way to 2009, we can see that the low in March was almost devil numbers. The low was 67.10. And on the flip side, where we are right now, we're a stone's throw away / approaching some more devil numbers essentially. Which is why a lot of people are speculating that this could be an area where the market tops out at. A full cycle moment. It would be pretty interesting if this is the case. Again, nothing is 100% in the market. It's something that we just need to keep our eyes on. It's interesting. It holds a lot of value in correspondence to it being a biblical number, a psychological number, a devil number. It's a number that I hope a lot of people are trying to stay away from. It's basically an evil number. So I'm not saying we're 100% going to hit that number or even putting in a top at that number, but it's a speculation amongst many traders. It holds a lot of weight to it. In the world of numerology, which if many of you have been with us for a while now, you know that my dad always looked at that type of stuff. Numerology was something that he talked about every single day for the most part, hence the reason why I'm talking about it now. I had a member send me a pretty detailed explanation about this whole devil's top situation. I'll put it on the screen for you guys to read, you can pause it. Thank you, Jason, for the email, and let's move on. So that's pretty much all I gotta say for what's recently kind of going on, what to expect, maybe coming into next week. Also, we do have Kabuki Theater next week, so we could just keep grinding them up higher coming into the meeting, and then maybe even a pie in the face during the meeting, after the meeting. We gotta wait and see. But as of right now, she's just grinding up higher. So with that said, let's go into inside the numbers, starting with the 0 dark 30, and take a look at the intraday perspective. So there's really one number that you gotta be aware of, and that is the morning pivot. It pays to know your pivots. That comes in at 657.25. And by the way, Jordan came out with a statistical trade for the live room members today. And we had a ton of people making money, as you can see. It was basically a buy today's open, just from statistical data that he gathered. And as you can see, it worked out pretty damn well. We had the pivot as one of our first support numbers on the board, 657.25. As you can see, pretty much low of day. How you doing? And then guess what? In addition, we had the statistics trade. So if you wanted to, you can think of this as a full stack trade. We had the pivot as our first support number. The pivot was important. You could see she touched it once, twice, 3 times. And then along with the important pivot, we had the statistics to back it up. So we certainly had a lot of traders making money today, ending the week on a strong note. In addition to that, for my lazy swing trader members, we had our first profit target in Next Era Energy at 69.45, and that also happened to be the low. How ya doing? Actually, I think that deserves how do you like dem apples? Got a nice 3.86% gain. Some traders traded options with it. Got an email from 𝐿𝐿𝐴𝐷 saying that he got a 90% win with options. Thank you, 𝐿𝐿𝐴𝐷, for the email. And if you're still not using the lazy swing trader, what are you doing? The algo system is on fire. If you want to give it a shot and test out the waters, you can click the link in the description below and get the next swing trade completely free. You get the trade, entry targets, profit targets, stop loss levels, everything that a lazy swing trader member would receive. All sent directly to your inbox, your email. Link is in the description below. Alright, let's take a quick trip around the world and take a look at some of the other markets. We got IWM Came up short of the overhead resistance zone. The second time around, looking for a small spike of it, possibly getting to the midpoint of the zone, but this is a place where she shouldn't just waltz right through. There's no real change from whatever we talked about yesterday. Still above the pivot, above all the moving averages. Number one favorite market leading indicator coming up to a key overhead resistance zone. We'll see if that has effect on the other markets. And the transportation department, no real change. Continuing to trade within the zone. We did recapture the low of this breakdown candle, break up candle. We tested it again today. The low was 15,651 and the low of the candle is 15,650, 95. So pretty much, if you're rounding it, 651, right on the frickin' money. How does that work, huh? Come on, these numbers are uber important. Closing candles below this number, and again, the day's not finished yet. We still got around 30 minutes left. Getting below is a sign of some trouble, possibly going down to retest the 200 period moving average, even going in the vicinity of this upwards trend line. You got the 100 right beneath it as well. XLF, no real change. She's down 0.27%, still around a stone's throw away from reaching new all-time highs. We said that she was trying to work on this breakdown candle. We've pretty much done that. But again, these breakdown candles, it is overhead resistance near or at the highs, around 20%. As you can see, we found resistance at this area. But again, nothing wrong with the financials, therefore there's nothing wrong with the overall structure of the market. For now, ... What did I say yesterday? Markets love to come back and retest the most recent breakout areas. Well, what did she do today? She did exactly that. The most recent breakout area is 302.98. She made a low of 303.10. We'll give that a close enough. We don't split hairs over pennies, but she did essentially exactly what I said she would do yesterday. So if you took advantage of that, great job. Nothing really left to talk about for SMH other than the fact she's up 0.27%. Again, the day's still not over. She did make a new high today. We'll see if she closes above that, but she's still working on making new all-time highs. Extended from the 20 period moving average, take it at face value, and we'll move on. I know I kind of jumped around, but we'll talk about the Qs real quick. She's up 0.5%, new all-time highs, grinding them up higher, above all the moving averages, extended from home base. I mean, pretty much the same situation as where we were yesterday. She's grinding them up higher prior towards the Fed meeting. Take it at face value. So definitely a lot of interesting things that are accumulating within the markets. You got the big fat round number at 660 in the spiders, and then also you got the devil numbers coming up, potentially looking for a top near that area. That would be a full circle moment from where we were in 2009. We don't know if that's for sure going to happen, but it's definitely a possibility that we can put on the board. We'll call it a puzzle piece. So that's really all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed the Friday's edition to the Common Sense Market Analysis episode. We had an amazing week across the Lazy Swing Trader, the Live Room, Inside the Numbers. We had a bunch of wins in stocks on the move, and just overall great trades this week. So with that said, I hope each and every one of you has a great rest of your day. Have an amazing weekend. You guys all deserve it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you grab the free swing trade. The link is in the description below. You guys already know that I appreciate each and every single one of you. You could always put that on a sticky note. So we're pulling the ripcord. Have a great weekend, everyone. Please stay safe out there and take care now, folks.